There we go. Yeah. Global rescue. Sorted. And sorted. So we're going to continue this on. Very enjoyable game.
The grenade was handed over to the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Unit.
That's smashing. Right, suspicious noises from an apartment. Emergency services have arrived and fuel leak, so we need to get you on the fuel leakage.
Fire Engine 1 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions. Police Patrol Car 1 has arrived at suspicious noises from an apartment and is awaiting instructions.
So we're going to send a fire engine over there because I know that's going to.
Has been detected. Additional personnel are needed and surrounding roads should be closed. Police Patrol Car 2 has arrived at fuel leak and is awaiting instructions.
Fuel leak, get your ass down there now. Go and get your asses down. I don't think I'm going to have enough time.
The officers questioned the 17-year-old. They could also hear the noises coming from the apartment. Despite knocking, ringing the doorbell, and calling out, the brother did not respond. The fire department must force the door open.
Well, the fire department's a little bit busy unless you're going to respond to suspicious noises. Fire department's really busy. Handle 7 missions flawlessly. Right, I better get that sorted. That's going to be flawlessly. That's going to run out of time. That should be fine. Get that sorted.
Roads were temporarily closed. Fuel leakage into the storm drains was prevented.
New evaluation, 90% rating, and I get 50 grand from that. That's good. I need some more research points.
The door has been opened and the apartment can now be entered.
Send you back to base. You alright, bike roads, mate? How you doing?
The sister's concern turns out to be unfounded. The brother is fine and obviously in a great mood. He was having a good time with his girlfriend and simply didn't notice the world around him.
Smashing.
Your efforts are impressive.
You fire
I would
brigade.
therefore like to entrust you with responsibility for the rescue service as well. You can now unlock the rescue service for free in the research menu.
Train at youth group. There you go. Unlock the rescue service through. Ooh. For research. What I want to do is I'm going to get the fire department and police department sorted a little bit more so we can have 2 extra spots there and 2 extra spots for them big trucks. Then I'll unlock that because I feel like we're still struggling on getting this sorted.
Attention, exceptionally high crime rate. A particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed.
Vehicles. Gonna buy the Sprinter van. And then that can have 2 more, 4 out of 6. So we need 4 more police officers.
Fire Engine 4 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right, respect, protect, question, witness.
In a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the
Who
area around the building.
burglary between 2 people. Drug dealing.
And should be interviewed.
Take yourselves over there, thank you. Train youth group, and then I'm gonna get a send to start to location on the map. I'm gonna get another traffic control sorted.
A pickpocketing incident has been reported. The thief must be caught quickly.
Pickpocketing.
A tree has caught fire and must be extinguished quickly before the fire spreads.
Burning tree, off you go.
Police Patrol Car 2 has arrived at drug dealing and is awaiting instructions. A tree is blocking the road and needs to be removed. The witness statements were recorded.
Tree on the road.
Successfully arrested.
Tree on the road, please, thank you.
A crowd of people has gathered, making the work of the emergency services more difficult.
To burning tree.
A drug deal taking place. All persons involved must be arrested. A teenager has become stuck in a baby swing.
Arrest the buyer.
And decide how to free them.
Extinguish fire.
Perpetrator
Cut down and remove tree.
is found.
Transport to prison. Respond to base. Extinguish fire.
Was able to flee. The fire has spread. The tree has been successfully removed and the road is clear again.
Crowd control. Missing toddler.
A 3-year-old is reported missing after a front door was left open. Gather information from the parents to determine the next step.
Send to vandalism damage.
Tool or the jaws of life to pry the swing apart. The crowd was successfully brought under control. The teenager has been successfully freed from the
Right.
using the Halligan tool.
So far, so good. Don't know where the other one's gone. So I think I want to unlock the SWAT. SWAT.
The parents are not certain that the child left the house.
Where are
Would you
these
like to start the search?
police cars? Oh. I mean, can you...
Fire has been successfully extinguished.
That's fine. Search the house. You respond to missing toddler. Enforce safety regulations. In an apartment building, complain about permanent block to escape routes, which must be documented by the police. Right, police.
The toddler was
No,
not
never
located in the
mind.
house, and a neighbor
Send to
must now
enforce. Search the neighborhood. I need you to quick stick sit down here, mate. Yeah, so we might want to expand the base a little bit. We've got not enough beds. We've got quite a big gym. I mean, we've got enough showers and bathrooms, like. I do want to add another couple of showers into here. And then what I'm going to do is add another wall. Like that, and then put the sinks along this wall here. That one needs moving, definitely. Yeah, like that, and then door like this. We've got enough dispatchers. The break room, we might need to expand the break room. Yes, if we expand the break room over here, we can make this into the bedroom. We do want to keep that close to the door here. So if we move the bedroom here as well, because them sleeping, they're not going to really be jumping up for some joy, are they? So I'm going to put another corridor across here. Never mind. In fact, yeah, we'll have it like that. I'm going to make the whole area into the break room after. Energy. Yeah, because they're all running out of energy. Can you hurry up and get there, please, mate?
The toddler was successfully located wandering the neighborhood and has no injuries. However, an investigation into child endangerment must now be performed. Evidence suggests that the parents are guilty of child endangerment. Take them into custody and call family services to collect the child. The parents were successfully arrested and the toddler has been collected.
Send that to there for some traffic control. We're going to send you here for some more traffic control. Additional task, enforce safety regulations. There you go. Just to do a little bit of there we go. You can do some traffic control. And where is you? Record parking offences. Send to record parking offences. Water in basement.
A water pipe has burst in a residential building.
You're back out, mate. Sorry about it.
And pump the basement dry.
Research. I mean, we've got. So, for rescuing people and fighting fires in higher up buildings, and that's for rapid and effective firefighting. So we'll get these 2 vehicles first. For the fire department to put across that. Oh my god. There's 2 more calls. Where's all the dispatchers? Noise disturbance.
The situation must be assessed on-site and de-escalated if necessary.
We've got them both on traffic control. Yeah, how are you doing down there, mate? You've got quite a few violations.
Car 2 has stopped traffic control due to employee exhaustion.
That's fine. And you've stopped quite a few as well. Send task, turn off the water. Assign this task, resolve,
Fuel has
and question witnesses.
Due to the expected rain, any remaining fuel could end up in the storm drains. The water
Fuel
is
leak.
off. The witness statements were recorded. The cause of the noise was identified and appropriate measures were taken. Police Patrol Car 4 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Record parking offences.
Further damage was prevented.
McMahon goes on a rampage.
A heavily intoxicated man is reported on the street, harassing pedestrians and damaging property.
Did get a lot last time.
Attention, exceptionally high crime rate. A particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed. The leaking fuel has been successfully removed.
Respond to burglary.
Reported in a residential building. Suspected is still
Neighbourhood
lingering around the
meeting.
building.
Send to moderate neighbourhood meeting.
The incident and should be interviewed.
Arrest the perpetrator. Thank you.
A shop reports a shoplifting incident. The perpetrator has to be picked up and arrested.
Shoplifting, off you go.
The intoxicated man reacts aggressively and attempts to flee.
Arrest.
Or damages may occur. Person's smartphone was snatched from their hand and stolen. The thief must be caught quickly.
Stolen smartphone.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Transport you to prison.
The witness
You.
statements were recorded.
Transport to prison.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Blood car, assign task. You can do your neighbourhood meetings. How many have you caught? 85. Shoplifting, let's have a look. And assign task. Question witness.
The witness statements were recorded.
Arrest your perpetrator. Arrest.
The perpetrator was successfully
Right, so far so good. Transport yourself to prison.
arrested.
You transport to prison. That's that sorted. Installation of smoke detectors. Send to smoke detector installation. There you go. Right. So we're going to build, we're going to get rid of this. And then I'm going to put 2 new, where is it, holes there. Just back here like this. to have 2 large parking spaces. Well, hopefully 2 large parking spaces. Here. Because I want to get the... the ladder truck at the 36,000 though. Are we ready for rescue? We need to expand this base though. Accept. Hire 2 doctors. Research. Unlock. Right, so we definitely need to remap this space. First. Start building the street. Along here. Like that. I know we've got this big empty area, but there's nothing I can really do about that. And then here is going to be the parking lot for the ambulances. I don't know if the ambulances need a large one. I'm going to imagine they will need a large one. Am I right in thinking that? A lot of you would be telling me to build inside of here for the ambulance because they're part of the fire department in America, but they're not in the UK. That it's their own separate kind of thing. It's own separate department, like the police is separate to the fire. The ambulance is separate to the fire as well. Let's have a look. Street. Build. So we'll start off with... Shit. That hasn't gone that much to plan. Unless I can have a large parking space here. We're just going to see what happens. Vehicles. Rescue. Need to find the ambulance that's a British ambulance. Which would be this. No. Maybe this. No. What about the Guardian? We'll have it red because that's kind of like what it is in the UK with the heart stuff. 1. 2.
Fire has broken out at a commercial livestock farm.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait,
Sections of
mate.
the barn are affected, posing a danger to the animals and nearby buildings.
I mean, the closest match to the UK, I'd say, would be this one. Of course, that's going to park in the hole. Brilliant. Extinguish fire. Respond to fire at log platform. ×3.
Residents have reported the smell of smoke. The situation needs to be investigated.
And then let's send the police there as well. I've just dispatched these, so where are they? Employees.
An accident involving boiling water occurred in a kitchen. One person sustained burns of an unknown severity. Fire Engine 4 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
We've got the ambulance over there. I wish these would hurry up. How much have you caught in your time, mate? 620, that's ridiculous. Check situation.
The smell of smoke has been confirmed. The surrounding area should be searched for the source of the fire. A venomous pet snake has bitten its owner. Assess the bite and determine the appropriate antivenom. Due to the commotion on the farm, several animals have escaped from the barn. Secure the area with police officers.
I've just sent the police there.
Fire has been successfully extinguished.
Traffic accident including truck and a car.
Truck collided at a road intersection.
Okay, source of fire. So that's going to need
To be rescued and treated.
traffic accident.
Police patrol car 1 has arrived at fire at a livestock farm and is awaiting instructions.
Right, this is getting crazy.
Responders have located the source of the fire. The fire must be extinguished. The fire has been successfully extinguished.
What the hell is that?
Diesel and oil are leaking from the truck. The air
Gas
was
leak.
secured and the animals were recaptured. A toxic gas leak has been reported in a laboratory. Several people from the affected laboratory need to be rescued. The building must be evacuated completely. The gas leak must be shut off. The injured person has minor skin burns and requires medical treatment at the scene.
Situation.
The patient received medical attention at the scene.
I need a firefighter.
The snake bite was not assessed in time, and another emergency service has been called. The witnesses must be questioned about the circumstances of the accident.
Right, we're failing them. Right, let's just slow it down.
Caused by an oil spill was reported at an
Traffic accident. You need to go to an oil spill. Oh, fuck's sake.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task and evacuate the building and are waiting for new instructions.
I'm sure you can rescue people. Jesus.
The building has been evacuated. The witness statements were recorded.
Rescue.
Police patrol car 3 has stopped traffic control due to employee exhaustion and is returning.
2 injured persons. No, never mind. Respond.
Seriously injured.
Extinguish fire.
There has been an
You
explosion and a large fire has broken out.
injured person. You
Several people sustained minor
gas leak.
injuries in the explosion. The fuel has seeped into the ground and now needs to be cleaned up by a specialized company. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task injured person and are waiting for new instructions.
Person with minor injuries. Send you to base. There's nothing you can do there.
Persons have received medical treatment. The fire has been successfully extinguished.
Good person. Right, off you go. Oil spill on the road. Is nobody there? Shh, for fuck's sake.
The injured have received medical treatment.
Emergency transport, right.
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Right, and then, right, hang on a minute. So we've got... The break room needs to be a little bit bigger, I'm going to say. Break rooms will need to be quite a lot bigger, actually. So we can make that into the bedroom. The bedroom we're gonna sort of make into the kitchen. Yeah, so if we make this into the kitchen, make make a new bedroom. Across here. Corridor. Where is it? Build corridor. So our corridor's gonna come across here, like so. And then if we demolish this section, we could make that also into the have another break room there, really, can't we? Because that might be a little bit too big for a bedroom. We can have another break room here. Like so. And then build a corridor. So it's only going to be a small corridor. Door here. So the break room's going to have a few couches in it. Along here. With a couple of dressers and TVs. Yeah, that's the right way. Where's TV? Like so. And then we're going to have... In fact, we'll do another dresser. Another TV there. Just so they can get some nice lovely rest. Have a couple of chairs down here. Then we'll have a plant or two in between. Here with a nice lovely lamp. The pin board as well. We're going to need one of these. The whiteboard. Then put a few windows in. So it'll look completely empty. It's a bedroom into it. We don't really want a window into there. I don't look as a plane. Should we put a bit of a... A few football pictures into there, and that's really it. And the bedroom, we're going to have a few beds, so we're going to move the already beds up we've got into here. Get them like a little sleeping pod. So we'll do it in like rooms of 3. A dresser. A shelf each, really. That's all you're going to need. You can have some nice little plants if they fancy them. Quite a big plant. That's the first pod done. And then outside in here, we're going to have a little window and a few chairs. Few chairs to sit on so they can talk to each other outside, why not? The game's glitched. I can't use any of the menu buttons, brilliant. Right, save game. Well, I hope it just auto-saved all of that. Fucking well mean. I bloody well mean it. Right, continue. It has. Brilliant. Can I use the menu buttons? Well, it saved some of it. It's got rid of our pods, which is brilliant. Always good to hear. All that work on the pods we did, as it disappeared completely. So the little pods where they're going to have 3 rooms each. With their own dresser inside of there. And a shelf. Lamps can go in kind of the waiting areas here. Or maybe in the corner of the bedrooms. Put this lamp in the break room. Plant. We've got another dresser which we won't need, so we'll just chuck that. Yeah. Anything else in here? Lamps, a couple of lamps. We'll chuck them in sort of this corner here. Put another wall down. That's why not. And then we need some more beds. So build. This is the bedroom. Bedroom. I feel like we can fit some more beds into here. I feel like that's a bit dramatic place in there. Yeah, we can fit one more bed. If we do need more beds though, we can always, you know, get some more beds in. It's not a problem. And then door in each. These can have 2 dressers. And oh, there's a nightstand. Now, should we put a nightstand in there for each of them? Why not? Can they have a little plant on these nightstands? Oh well, there goes a trying. A nice, lovely little lamp. Shelf. And then what we said we would have in here is a few more couches just for them to relax on. Right, that's the bedroom sorted. So break room sorted. And the other thing we needed to do is make this into a kitchen. So room, kitchen. We're going to put a few fridges in there. Quite a few kitchen counters. Don't forget a lovely pin board and a few trash cans. And don't forget, we'll obviously have a window or two. I feel like that's what the base is really lacking at the minute, is a few windows. Can't have a window in the shower, that's going to be a bit creepy, but I could have a window everywhere else, maybe a few the locker rooms. And then what we're going to do, we're going to demolish this completely. And then build break room. And then make that into just like a bigger break room. With a few more couches. A seating hub. Beautiful. A gym. We'll put a punching bag in here just for when they get really, really stressed out. Oh, we can't put a punching bag in there. Damn it. Break room, break room, break room, break room, break room, break room. Well, I mean, what else can we really put in here? A few more shelves and the football. I haven't seen anybody really use these football tables yet, so I don't know if they're actually using them. That is ridiculous. We'll just get rid of this one. That'll do. And then put a few more windows in. Where's a window? As you can tell, guys, I'm not really creative with this whole building things. But you know. Oh well. Whiteboard. There we go. So that's a break room. The gym seems fine to me. I mean, not many people use that, the lazy bastards anyway. So let's get back into the chaos. So ambulances, I'm fuming they've gone in the bay. It's not really what I wanted them to do at all. But it just means we just have to extend this bay out a bit. If we needed to. Which is what we'll do now actually. Hall. Yeah, because there's no street there, is there? Now it's more multiple agencies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy research. Can we research the water tender yet? Yes, we can. I'm going to buy... ladder truck. That is a proper American ladder truck, isn't it? I feel like this is going to be the closest we're going to get to a British ladder truck anyway. So we'll get that in there, and a water fighter thing. Right, we've got the max capacity for vehicles. How much did that take? Just 2 crew. So we'll need to replace some firefighters. Well, it looks like we can increase the vehicle limit at least. So I'm going to buy 2 police cars for the alcohol and speed tests. That's literally all they're going to do. I'm going to allocate 2 police cars to that. Do we have a... It's these are going to be these red cars we'll buy. So these red cars are there just for the speed controls.
Fire engine 2 has arrived at oil spill on road and is awaiting instructions.
Yeah, hang on a minute for me. Fire department. Water tower. So it's between this model or this model. How many firefighters does that take? 4. Brilliant. Employees, police, I'm going to hire 1, 2, 4, and then I'm going to send these. And while I'm at it, we've got 83,000, so we're going to buy another ambulance. Another 2 ambulances, another 2 doctors. I feel like that's one thing we're going to get absolutely ramsacked on. Hall. Parking. Where's the parking? Large parking spot. 2, and then vehicles. Rescue. One paramedic, 2 paramedics, and an emergency doctor. 1. Right, that should be enough. We need to make our money actually. So this, send to select location on the map. I'm going to send you here. And then this send to... I'm going to send you onto the highway here. Right, oil spill. Get rid of that for me, mate. You install that. Follow up care after a patient bleeding.
The oil spill has been successfully cleaned up.
Follow up care. I'll send you there. It's ambulance. Emergency transport. I didn't know what you want me to do on that one. I can't believe I failed that good mission though after all that we did. Oh, the kitchen. We need a door. That's probably why we've got no employees, because we've got no kitchen door. Right, have you arrived at my selected location yet? Sorry, I can't hear an answer. You're going to do a follow-up. Thank you very much, kindly. Additional tasks will be done. Additional task Norfolk Road, that's done. Check playground. Parents have reported instructed by the police afforded to the city. Right, police, can you go and check playground for safety hazards? You assign task, speed control. You assign task, alcohol control. Thank you. Are we just not getting no calls? New Year's Eve, there will be noise. I can't leave a problem.
There will be more noise, alcohol, illegal fireworks, and escalations. A noise disturbance caused by loud party music is reported from a residential building.
We're just going to send the one police car there.
The troublemaker must be found. A caller has reported a noise disturbance. The situation must be assessed on-site and de-escalated if necessary. Drunk people are rioting at a train station. The situation must be de-escalated and the perpetrators must be arrested.
Right, send you two there.
Police patrol car 2 has arrived at additional
Question
tasks and is awaiting
witness.
instructions.
Find the troublemaker. I'm going to send you to that noise disturbance there. Nice perpetrator.
Must be arrested.
And then send to base. Fire at the campsite.
Fire has broken out at a campsite.
1, 2, fire at the campsite. Off you go.
Arrested.
Transport to prison.
A child on a bicycle was hit by a car at an intersection.
A car hit by a car. We'll send an ambulance to that one. And the police as well.
Concerned residents reported cries for help.
Assess damage.
Apartment. There are witnesses to the accident who need to be interviewed. The vandals have been caught. Water tender 1 has arrived at fire at campsite and is awaiting instructions. A fire.
Right, we've got a big, massive.
The access road must be closed.
So we need to have 2
Start fighting the
firefighters.
fire.
So we need 2
The
firefighters.
access road must be closed.
Fire an industrial building.
The
We
fire
need to
at the
send you
campsite
to
is spreading and has set a caravan on fire. Increase firefighting
close
efforts
the
and
road.
ensure that no further people are endangered. Police patrol car 1
1,
has
2,
arrived at
fire an
emergency
industrial
service
bus.
and is awaiting
Right,
instructions.
okay. Transport to prison. You
Police patrol car
extinguish
6 has
fire.
arrived at
You
child hit by car and is
resolve
awaiting
no
instructions.
disturbance. Child hit by car. Secure accident scene. Where's the ambulance?
The fire has been successfully extinguished.
Question witnesses.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task secure accident scene and are waiting for new instructions.
Right, we're just gonna have to wait for that to complete then.
The driver of the car is attempting to flee and must be arrested.
Arrest perpetrator.
The cause of the noise was identified and appropriate measures were taken.
You, noise disturbance, question witnesses. Squad car, close roads. You, extinguish fire.
The witness statements were recorded. A group of onlookers has gathered at the scene of the incident.
Onlookers.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task extinguish fire and are waiting for new instructions.
Well, why can't you extinguish the fire?
Successfully arrested. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task extinguish fire and are waiting for new instructions.
Secure the accident
The
scene.
assigned emergency services cannot complete the task extinguish fire and are waiting for new instructions.
Right, you can just do that then.
The crowd was successfully brought under control.
Right, you, medical emergency, explore location.
Ambulance 2 has arrived at medical emergency behind closed doors and is awaiting instructions.
Right, child hit by a car, assigned task.
The child has
Injured
serious
person.
injuries and needs to be treated as
Transport to
quickly as
prison.
possible. The cries for help from an apartment on the first upper floor were confirmed. The emergency services must gain access to the apartment.
Knock in.
There are still people on an open staircase who need to be rescued. The door was not opened for the emergency services. Another way in must be found.
Use open window.
The fire has spread and must be extinguished.
No units
Assigned
recommended.
emergency services cannot complete the task use open window and are waiting for new instructions.
Injured person. Respond to child hit by a car. Go, 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 go. Being
Assigned
processed.
emergency services cannot complete the task people on staircase and are waiting for new instructions.
They can't do that.
One
You can
person
do that
is
though.
seriously injured during the rescue and needs
Fire spread.
person has suffered smoke inhalation and needs
Injured
treatment.
person.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task
Fire
use
in industrial
open window
building.
and are waiting for new instructions.
That's fine. Respond to medical emergency. Assigned task, injured person. There you go. Get that sorted then, please. Oh wow, that's a big success bonus. Find task, injured person.
The injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
We're gonna fail this. I need to get another fire truck down there. Fire. Go. Right. Skip it. Let's go.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
That's got 3
One
minutes
person
left.
needs
That's
to
got
be
3
taken
minutes
to the
left.
hospital.
Emergency transport. Injured person. Waiting for assignment. Can you use open window? Use open window. Use open window.
The assigned emergency services
Send
cannot complete the task used
fire
for the
spread.
window and are waiting for new instructions. The injured person has received medical treatment.
So we need
Fire
a
has been
ladder truck.
successfully extinguished.
Medical emergency for you, please,
Patrol
mate.
Car 7 has stopped traffic control due to employee exhaustion and is returning to base.
You've already done a great job. Now you have the opportunity to also lead the SWAT.
Well, you can wait a
unlock
minute,
it
mate.
with no cost in the research menu.
Can I have you? You're exhausted. You're tired. You're exhausted as well. I failed that anyway, so I don't know where he's. Oh, he's going to hospital. The youth fire brigade. Send to youth. Train youth group. Check playground for safety hazards. Send to check playground. Document noise complaint. I think I've already got somebody for that. Have I? No.
Police Patrol Car 8 has stopped traffic control due to employee exhaustion and is returning to base.
It doesn't tell you how much you made from there. So finances, success bonus, goals achieved, take out new loan. We don't need a new line. Full repayment.
Caller reports a medical emergency.
Right, so if it's just a medical emergency, then we'd send. They're shattered. We need to buy another ambulance. And another 2 paramedics.
A physical altercation between several persons was reported.
One,
person was
2
injured in the
medical emergency. Another injured person. We've got no employees. They're all tired.
Attention, major incident. A fire has broken out on a regional train. Multiple injuries are expected. First, stop all rail traffic.
Well, let's stop stars. First stop all real traffic. So respond to fire at regional train. Fire on regional train.
Has arrived at additional task.
Fire on regional train. Fire on regional train. You're shattered. Oh, fuck's sake, employees.
Police Patrol Car 4 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Right, let's slow it down a minute. Right, so
Fire
you
has been reported at gas station.
document noise
There's a high risk
complaints.
of explosion. The fuel pumps should be cooled to
Right,
prevent an
you
explosion.
medical emergency. You train youth
There are
group.
still several
Gas
people in the
station
gas
fire.
shop who need to be rescued.
Gas station
Major
fire.
must be completely cleared.
Gas station
No
fire.
action was taken in time, but the situation has calmed down.
Gas station fire. Right, we've sent quite a few over there. Roll at bus stop. Injured person, you, stop rail traffic. You.
A stray animal has been reported. Arrangements must be made for transport to a shelter.
Power, you, crowd
Turn off the
control.
power and ground the overhead line so that emergency personnel can
Stray
work on the
animal.
train.
Let's respond to stray animal.
Onlookers have gathered at the station. Ensure that they do not hinder rescue efforts. The injured person suffered more severe injuries. and is
Rescue
now being
person,
treated by another
you,
emergency service.
traffic closer, you, cool fuel pumps
Attention, exceptionally high crime rate.
to
Particularly
gas
high
station fire.
crimes are currently being committed. Decide how to proceed. Extinguishing the fire directly inside the train is faster, but poses a higher risk for the emergency services. Extinguishing
Fire
the
from
fire
inside.
outside is safer, but can lead to more civilian injuries.
Check situation.
The station is secured
well.
and the onlookers are under control. The fuel pumps were not sufficiently cooled, causing a large explosion and the rapid spread of fire.
More fires.
Several people were slightly injured by the explosion. A burglary has been reported in a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building. Several residents witnessed the incident and should be interviewed. The danger zone has been cleared.
504,
Several
extinguish
rescue persons
fire.
require medical attention. One person with minor injuries was rescued.
Assess damage.
Here's a force on the road. Ensure that no accidents or injuries occur.
Rescue person with minor injuries.
Witnesses
This.
should be questioned about the cause of the fire.
They're too
Fire at
tired.
the gas station shop was successfully extinguished. The damage must be recorded.
Extinguish fire. You question witnesses. You. Injured person. Person slightly injured. And task course on the road. Waiting for assignment. Is there assignment from you? No, no, no. They're all doing the assignment, so you can go assign task. Respond to fire original train.
A pedestrian discovered a plastic bag containing what appears to be a woman's body in a bush. Police
Can I
officers
also have
must
you
be
responding
dispatched quickly
to
secure evidence.
fire original train as well, please? Extinguish fire. Additional units recommended. We've got none.
Police Patrol Car 4 has arrived at burglary in a residential building and is awaiting instructions.
We've got 30 seconds. We're not going to be able to do that. Fuck's sake.
Owners arrived with a trailer during the operation and loaded the horse. Those
Injured
who
person.
suffered minor injuries in the explosion received medical treatment.
×4.
Train for any remaining efforts.
Injured person. Injured person.
Several
Search
people
for
with minor
embers.
injuries were rescued and require medical attention.
Possible body sighting. They'll handle that.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task search for embers and are waiting for new instructions.
Search for embers.
A pickpocketing incident has been reported. The thief must be caught quickly.
Respond to pickpocketing.
The slightly injured persons received medical attention. 3 people need to be taken
Extinguish
to the
fire.
hospital.
3 times emergency transport.
An
3
ember
times
was
emergency
discovered on the
transport.
train. Extinguish the fire.
Fantastic. Checking the plastic
Perpetrator was
bag.
successfully arrested.
Waiting for
Evidence
assignment.
was successfully secured, and the contents of the plastic bag can now be examined. The fire has been successfully extinguished. The fires caused by the explosion have been extinguished.
We don't have another ambulance.
The officers inspected the contents of the plastic bag and indeed found a human body. An investigation into a possible homicide has been launched.
Go to prison.
The perpetrator has escaped and can no longer be found.
We need emergency transport
The rescued
and
person who was slightly injured received medical attention.
yeah. So this has been a shit show.
Injured persons suffered more severe injuries and are now being treated by another emergency service.
We've got 4 ambulances and staff. We've got we can buy another doctor car. Buy 2 of these. Let's wait for them all to get into the base. Right, so that's got enough. It's got enough. While you're waiting for a parking spot, Hull. Which is just a garage. Street. Large parking space. So if I move these up a little bit, we'll probably be able to fit one more into here. Right, we need a bigger bedroom as well. Right, check electrical panel. What the vehicles that I've just bought actually for then research. So this truck here is a fire engine designed for rapid highly effective firefighting, featuring a large capacity for fire suppressants. This ladder truck, a aerial rescue vehicle with a cannibal ladder for rescuing people. It says to rescue people in there. Buy another ambulance. Well, we might not have enough spaces for an ambulance. So paramedics. 3 more paramedics we need to get then. 3 vehicles, ambulance.
We've received multiple calls about an accident at an intersection involving multiple vehicles. Send officers to check the situation and direct traffic.
Car crash at intersection, and we're going to send you and you. Check oxygen supply, demonstrate police presence. So send you to demonstrate police presence. Send you to check electrical panel. In fact, no, you're responding. Now you respond to car crash. Check electrical panel. Send to check oxygen
Traffic
supply.
accident involving a cyclist and a car has been reported. Some of the people involved are trapped. The scene of the incident must be secured against oncoming traffic.
On to traffic accident with personal injury. respond to this injury and take the firefighters to respond to this traffic accident. In fact, we'll send the aerial ladder. Traffic accident. Speed it up a bit. A chimney fire.
A chimney
Brilliant.
fire has been reported. The fire must be extinguished. It is unclear whether there are still people inside the building, so the building must be searched. The vehicle has caught fire and must be extinguished immediately. Concerned residents reported cries for help coming from a neighboring apartment. The drivers seem to be okay, but one of them is stuck inside their car due to the damage. Send in a firefighter to
You're in the scene.
vehicle's door.
Right, we're gonna have to wait a minute. Hang on.
Must be closed to prevent further accidents.
Right, you assign task, traffic closure. You rescue driver. You
Bus driver is trapped and needs to be rescued.
free trap persons.
Several people have minor injuries.
Right, send you to
Several people
the
were seriously injured and
where's
require
this?
medical attention.
Traffic accident.
Fire engine 4 has arrived at car crash at intersection and is awaiting instructions.
Extinguish.
The driver has been safely removed from their vehicle. The scene of the incident was successfully secured.
And then conduct a search. You demonstrate police presence. You accident report. You to be,
Has been freed from the vehicle and now needs medical
and then
attention.
you fire. Floor location.
The details of the accident. The chimney has been swept. Now the embers need to be extinguished.
Person with minor injuries. Respond to
Squad car has arrived at additional tasks and is
chimney
awaiting
fire.
instructions. The embers were
Knock in.
extinguished. The bus engine caught fire. Traffic is now blocked. Several people were rescued from the building and require medical attention. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task fire and are waiting for new instructions. The cries for help from an apartment on the first upper floor were confirmed. The emergency services must gain access to the apartment. A person with circulatory problems is stuck in a ride at a great height and needs to be freed. The door
Traffic
was not
accident
opened
involving a
for the
bus.
emergency services. Another way in must be found. The bus is losing fuel. The damage caused by the deployment must be recorded.
Right.
Access
You
to the apartment was
fire.
blocked and an injured person was found. A group of onlookers is gathered around the scene.
Onlookers.
Persons have received medical treatment. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task freed person and are waiting for new instructions. The fire was extinguished. The damage was documented. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task freed person and are waiting for new instructions. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task freed person and are waiting for new instructions.
Yeah, but who can then? I've selected every single one of you. Who can free the person? It's not the ambulance.
Car and a truck have collided at a road intersection. There are injured people who need to be rescued and treated. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task freed person and are waiting for new instructions.
Right, ambulance. Respond to traffic accident with personal injury. Traffic accident with personal injury, please. Sorry to send you back out. Jesus. It's hectic. Oh my god, there's another traffic accident, including a truck and a car. So we've got traffic accident involving a bus. Fucking hell. So, traffic accident involving you.
The bus driver could not be freed.
Don't know what you want me to do then. Police. Rescue.
Water Tender 1 has arrived at traffic accident involving a bus and is awaiting instructions. The injured person could not be stabilized and died at the scene.
Bit.
The engine was successfully extinguished and prevented from spreading. Diesel and oil are leaking from the truck.
You have to wait. There's nothing I can really do. Wait for assignment. You, injured person. You've already done that. Respond to traffic accident involving a truck and a car. You're waiting for assignment. Rescue from height.
Neighbors report hearing cries for help coming from an elderly person in a nearby apartment. Speak with the caller and locate the apartment. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task rescue from height and are waiting for new instructions. Police
Need a
patrol
ladder
car
truck.
1 has arrived at traffic accident involving a bus and is awaiting instructions. The accident site was not secured, resulting in an additional car crash. Several people have minor injuries. The driver of the car is trapped.
So there's more.
Emergency ambulance 1 has arrived at traffic accident involving a truck and a car and is awaiting instructions.
I thought I was ready for this. Assigned task. Fuel leakage.
Police patrol car 3 has arrived at traffic accident involving a truck and a car and is awaiting instructions. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task fuel leakage and are waiting for new instructions. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task rescue of person from car and are waiting for new instructions.
And the clearance behind doors.
Emergency ambulance 5 has arrived at traffic accident involving a bus and is awaiting instructions.
I need another fire engine out for that as well. Fire engine. Over a truck and a car.
The person could not be freed. The witnesses must be questioned about the circumstances of the accident.
Ground control.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task crowd control and are waiting for new instructions.
Right, this is stressful as hell. We've got 9 people with fire. We just need to send all the ambulance over there.
person suffered more severe injuries and is now being treated by another emergency service.
Fine. Fuck off.
Emergency Ambulance 2 has arrived at traffic accident involving
Ambulance.
a bus and is awaiting instructions. Two people are injured and need to be examined and treated by paramedics. The persons have received medical treatment. The persons have received medical treatment. The front door appears to be blocked from the inside. A ladder truck is needed to gain access via the balcony. The two individuals were treated at the scene and do not need to be taken to hospital. Fire Engine 4 has arrived at traffic accident involving a truck and a car and is awaiting instructions.
Right, thank God for that. Right, we get a
The leaking
restart.
fuel has been successfully removed.
That is stressful as hell. I need to send a ladder truck out. Right, you respond to there, mate, before it runs out of time, because you've got 58 seconds to respond. Nah, not gonna make it. Another one we fucking lost. Check escape route, record parking offences. Right, so let's have a look what additional tasks we can send to, at least we can get them sorted. So escape route signage, or police officer, 3 times firefighters. Escape route signage. Inspect fire doors. Inspect fire doors. And you. Solar systems. Yeah, you all can have a break, to be honest. What you like, manage, send select location on the map. I want you to go there, please. Let me just do a quick check. So we've got enough people in there, enough people in there. Well, that's covering all 3, is it? That can't be right. Right, installation of smoke detectors. Send to installation of smoke detectors.
Squad Car 1 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
How many more ambulances? So we've got 2 ambulances out.
Fire
There.
Engine 2 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
So we'll have another. We'll buy another ambulance. Why not?
Attention, exceptionally high crime rates. A particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed.
There we go. I've unlocked most of these. Reduced reduced fuel consumption and SWAT. Do we unlock the SWAT? Sure, why not? I want to move this car wash Yeah, because then the vehicles we can get it in a small place, small parking. Get 4 SWAT cars.
A shop reports a shoplifting incident. The perpetrator has to be picked up and arrested.
And then buy another SWAT car. That needs a large parking place apparently. And then employees, so that can take 8 and 8, 8, 16, 24. That's another 14 people. And to assess solar isms.
We've received an emergency call from the city prison. Several prisoners are attempting to escape.
Off the SWAT goes.
One inmate has already escaped. Attempt to recapture him. A burglary has been reported in a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building. Several residents witnessed the incident and should be interviewed. The perpetrator was successfully arrested. You were able to recapture the escaped criminal. There is a fire in the kitchen of an apartment building. The stairwell
Right, hang on.
is filled
Let
with
me
smoke and one person is missing.
play this. So we've got a hostage situation.
There are still some residents trapped above the apartment where the
Okay,
fire
this is just the
broke
fire
out and need to
department.
be evacuated.
A fire, a hostage.
Explore the surroundings and provide feedback to the control center.
Prison break,
Witness
kitchen
statements are
fire,
recorded. Some of the guards
firefighting,
have been taken hostage.
a ladder truck, and a firefighter.
Several
So,
law enforcement
kitchen
officers
fire,
have locked themselves in the basement and require the assistance of the
kitchen
fire
fire,
department to escape.
kitchen fire. On top of the prison. Hostage situation. Right, then we've got a fire at
Fire in the
scrapyard.
backyard is causing heavy smoke. Bring the fire under control and extinguish all open flames to prevent it from spreading to adjacent buildings.
So, a fire at scrapyard.
People have been seen in the area of the fire. Escort all patients to safety and provide medical treatment. The hostages have been rescued. Now arrest the captors.
We've got quite a few responding down to there. Assigned task. Speed control.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Fine. Then transport, question witnesses, and then transport them to prison.
were recorded.
Evacuation of residents, you. Firefighting, you. Exploration. Sorted. Kitchen fire, that should get that sorted. You. Open the door.
A group of onlookers has gathered. There is still one person inside the apartment. A fire has been reported in an industrial building.
Spectators.
The access road must be closed.
To
Start fighting the fire.
kitchen fire.
The access road must be closed. The assigned emergency services
Fire
cannot
industrial
complete the task
building.
to detain prisoners and are waiting for new instructions.
So we've got fire at scrapyard. We've got
The
fire.
residents were successfully evacuated.
So send you to
The fire spreads to another
fire
area of the
industrial
scrapyard.
building.
Adjust your firefighting measures and keep an eye on all sources of fire.
Fire industrial building.
The fire has been extinguished. Begin investigating the cause of the fire. A vehicle explosion causes the fire to spread further, endangering adjacent buildings. Additional measures are required. The hostages were
Support
successfully
individuals,
freed and the
you
perpetrators were apprehended.
extinguish file, and you support individuals.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task fire investigation and are waiting for new instructions.
Well, who can then? The police.
Ambulance 4 has arrived at fire at scrapyard and is awaiting instructions. The rescued person requires urgent medical attention.
Fire at the scrapyard. No, kitchen fire. Fire at the scrapyard. We
Vehicle
need
was damaged
another.
near the scene of the fire.
We don't have any more firefighters. To transport to prison. You to base.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task transport to prison and are waiting for new instructions.
Waiting on the ambulance to arrive to that one. It's gonna be a while though. Looking at that. Yeah. Fuck sake.
Group of onlookers has gathered at the scene of the incident.
Transport to prison.
The spread of the fire was successfully stopped. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task transport to prison and are waiting for new instructions.
Why can't you transport them to
An
prison? Oh,
onlooker
you've
has
got
become
no
aggressive
pace.
and must be arrested. The fire
Right.
has been successfully
So
extinguished.
respond to prison break. You aggressive onlooker.
The injured person could not be saved.
Well, I didn't have enough people
There are
there,
still
mate, so
people
my
on an open
apologies.
staircase who need to be rescued.
Where's this?
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task people on staircase and are waiting for new instructions. The onlooker was successfully arrested. The crowd was successfully brought under control.
Right, that seems fine to me. Mission units 2 times 5 vehicles. Well, we've got this squad car anyway. Oh, we need the fucking. Well, there's no room in there, so we can't. No, they're not going to make it in time. We're going to fail that one.
The rescue of people in the danger zone was unsuccessful. One person lost their life.
I can at least sort this though.
One person was seriously injured during the rescue and needs treatment. Person has suffered smoke inhalation and needs treatment.
Right, so that's going to be a job for the ambulances. Where do you think you're going, mate? Firing industrial building, thank you. You, firing industrial building. Right, there we go. Injured person. You've arrived. You can smoke insulation. Pop them around, that should be better.
The injured person could not receive adequate treatment.
Right, I think we're all
The
sorted.
injured person could not receive adequate treatment.
It should up. Save game. Base is coming along nicely. We've got quite a few people in there. We're just gonna go to bed now. Jesus.